Yeah, we in the studio. Yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio. The studio. We in the studio. Yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio. The studio. You know what we doing, supporting indie artists. DJ Shad, Mr. Catch Ray, got the cup of Henny charging. Out the margin with the topic of discussion. Money talk, we hear the fussing, and they keep the special guests coming. Shad got the mute button, Chris got the drop. In the studio, they get it out the pot. They play the videos, let them know how to knock. Number one podcast, two kings, they claim the top spot. Take it to the next stop, get your merch at the rec shop. Swerving all lanes, got no time for the rest stop. No vest needed, intellectual bullet. Get your head shot. From Spanish braids to dreadlocks, we here for the people. Did it from vinyls with needle. Can't play hard if you kegels. Looking for my ring like I'm Schmeagol. Here for the bread like a seagull. Warring for the flow, it's illegal. Everything out the vein, let it bleed through. Checking when you coming, cause we see you. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio.
Everybody needs to tune in to In the Studio with the RecBoys.
I'm in the studio with RecBoys. You should be in the studio with RecBoys.
The RecBoys. RecBoys. Man, RecBoys.
RecBoys. I'm tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
In the studio.
RecBoys. What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec. We are the RecBoys. Happy Hump Day. What's shaking with you? Shout out to Gabe. Gabe is in the building early. Shout out to our people over at Finally TV, tuned in. You know, Ange over there holding it down. She's always sharing, and you know,
she got the new joint. Go check out the Finally TV too. Got a new joint.
They're doing fashion thing, right? That's kind of dope. Yeah, shout out to Gabe. Gabe's been missing in action. Gabe, I'm gonna blow you up behind the scenes. Where you been at, homie?
He working, doing his thing.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out. But I'm excited today. We got a dope show, dope guest, MC.
Yeah. Now this joint, this one right here gonna be dope. All the shows dope, but this one's gonna be dope. You know what I mean? I've been trying to get this particular artist on for a while. You know what I mean? We finally made it happen. And end of the year, it's gonna be nice little way to close out the year. You know what I mean? Especially with an artist that you actually go listen to their joints. You know what I'm saying? It's not just trying to book an interview. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, none of them are, but like you mentioned, we do have an end of the year show coming up. Chris has posted. We're gonna need videos. We're gonna need some music. I was thinking we need another call. Oh yeah, that's what you was thinking, Gabe? Yeah, I think
we do.
So. Yeah, we do. But listen, shout out to Gabe.
We're not even gonna play no games, man. We're gonna bring the guests on. So the guests I'm referring to, you know what I mean, from Coney Island, New York. From been rapping since about 12, man. Probably maybe younger. We're gonna find out. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Lil Dee.
Let's get into it. Lil Dee, what up?
Yo, what up, guys? How you guys doing?
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, bro. I can't complain. Everything is good.
Nice. Shout out to J.O. Royal. J.O. Royal's in the building. J.O. Royal actually said he was kind of hyped about this interview. So, and he's a dope MC too in his own right. Like Jay is dope. So to hear another dope
shout
MC,
out to Jay.
Yeah. To hear another dope MC excited about another dope MC is official. But real quick, tell the people who you are and why we got you on the show, homie.
Yeah, I mean, what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Lil Dee. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Coney Island, Brooklyn. Been making hip hop music since 12. Got co-signs from the big dogs, Redman, Big Daddy Kane. Performed at Lyricist Lounge, at SOBs, Radio City Music Hall, all kinds of spots. I'm on Instagram, Lil Dee_raps. I got 86K on there. TikTok, I got 16K on there, same name. YouTube, Lil Dee Raps. Facebook, Lil Dee Raps. Spotify, Apple Music, Lil Dee. I've been doing my thing. I've been putting in the work, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. So make sure you tune in if you haven't already.
Nah, that's dope. Yo, 17, he said, y'all.
Nah, check
Pay
this out.
attention. Yeah, pay
What's crazy
attention.
is
Go ahead.
let's talk about it. 17 and he ain't played no games. As soon as you said, yo, let him know who you is, he made sure he marketed himself. He told him where to go check him out. So you could tell he's been doing this for a minute. So, salute to you, man, because a lot of artists will get on here and just be like, oh, I'm such and such for such and such.
Nah, yeah,
Right.
I mean, you always gotta let the people know what's up, because even if there's one person that doesn't know who you are, you know, you want to make sure you make that connection. Anybody out there could definitely be a fan. So if you're not familiar with my stuff, just make sure you come check me out. And salute to everybody watching this.
Nice, nice.
So 12 years old, man. Like, and from what I
Yeah,
heard,
yeah.
and from what I heard, it was your pops. It was like you went and rapped for him.
Yeah. I mean, I started taking it serious at 12. Like I started taking it serious kind of like at 12 years old, where I knew this is what I wanted to do. But I was rapping even before then. But yeah, just one day I was just kind of, you know, when you love something so much, you always want to be a part of it. So one day I was just listening to rap, and, you know, I tried to write one just to see what would happen. It stuck. You know, I liked it. I liked the feeling. I liked what I was able to do just on my first go, and I continued to do it until I got to a place where I felt like this is really something I'm picking up, and this is really something I love. So I'm gonna start, you know,
Really going in.
yeah, really going in. But yeah, he definitely played a big part in that though, because my dad showed me all of the music.
Here we go. Hopefully it snaps back. It's not me. It's not Chris. Ah! This is some BS.
It'll come back on. Come back on.
But
But
damn, man, it's happening already, my G. This was a dope interview already. Oh man. Let's. All right. You
There
back?
you go.
Somebody called, huh?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened for a second. I don't know. I think the shit just went.
That's funny.
We should be good now though. Yeah.
All right, we good.
Yeah, he played a big part in it though, because he put me on all that. So that was him.
I got a question real quick. What was your first favorite rap song?
A lot of people are surprised when I say this. It was probably like one of the songs from Ludacris. I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of people are surprised to hear that. But yeah, like Hot 97. It was like How Low or My Chick Bad, something like that. I was on the way home. I was very young, and like my parents kind of saw that I liked that type of music, so my dad would just put on MTV, put me on like Mobb Deep, Biggie, Big L, cats like that, you know. And that's really where I got my start. But that was the first track that really resonated with me. I was like, oh shit, what the hell is this, you know?
Yeah, and I could see why they like for real, because of your style of rap.
What'd you say?
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
I said I could see why they like, oh, for real, that's the first song that what you call it?
Oh yeah,
your style of rap.
Yeah. Nah,
So
for sure.
how does
it's like,
okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, you go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, like, how does that happen? Like, you like a song like that, a catchy joint, like, you know, the whole hook, and then you a bar heavy beast, like, you know what I'm saying? How what does that come in? Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, it's. I mean, Ludacris had bars like
right.
He was talking, and he had that flow too. But that's not how I rap. No, that's not how I rap. Yeah. So he was one of my favorites early on. Still definitely one of my favorites. A legend. But when I started to rap, I was kind of more in my phase where I was just studying like J. Cole and Big Pun and Big L and Nas. So that was the foundation that laid me as an artist. But as a listener, there are people of all kinds, man, that I don't necessarily sound like that I loved and grew up on. Maybe even more so than the people that inspire my style, you know?
Gotcha.
I mean, when he said Ludacris is nice with the wordplay, and that's when you said Ludacris is like, you didn't really. I was for a loop, but I could see the connection, because just listening to what you do, there's a lot of good wordplay. Like, it's just not, you know, some people have bars and they can, you know, it's just punches, it's haymakers. But then when you get into wordplay, you know, Luda is nice with the wordplay. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
and
saying? So when you say
his cadence too. Like I could get lower
absolutely,
than he ever really thought she could. Face down, ass up, the top of the booty jiggling out your jeans, baby, pull your pants up. Like that shit is
yeah,
crazy. Like
yeah,
it
Luda be
takes
in that
talent
pocket, yeah.
to figure it out. Like not a lot of people can stay in the pocket like that. I feel like a lot of artists that kind of do speed rap now definitely looked up to Luda at some point. So yeah,
Yeah.
Luda, man, shout out to Luda.
Nah, real talk, real talk.
So all right, you rapping that long. Now I wanted to ask you. Somebody actually texted me this today, and they asked me to ask you. When people see you, they don't think, oh, this kid raps. Like if they don't know you, they don't think you rap because perception. Like people always are perceiving shit. You know what I mean? Do you think that helps you or hurts you?
I don't know. I mean, I think it definitely adds a surprise factor to everything. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. It definitely adds a surprise factor when people see me and see what I look like. It's kind of like The Voice, like that show The Voice, where the judges are turned around and they spin around and hear the best singer they ever heard, and it's somebody that didn't even look like that. But so I don't necessarily think it's something that's holding me back, but at the same time, I am in the process of kind of finding who I am as an artist, and just the way I look in general. Definitely, I'm gonna change up the style a little bit, head more towards something different. Because I'm changing my name soon to Danny James from Lil Dee. So I feel like with that will also come once I necessarily find my sound and the pocket that I really want to heavily go in. I could also change the style and change, you know, what I look like and what I feel like and what my music feels like just based off of when I find out who I am as an artist, which is something I'm still trying to do. But I don't
That's
definitely, I definitely don't think it hinders me at all. Like people on TikTok I see all the time, like bug out, like oh shit.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
surprise factor is it for me. So like there was this artist and his name is Skoke. He came across my
Yeah,
timeline a few years back, and I'm like, you know what? Like I just seen that it was a video, and I'm like, there's no way this kid could rap. So I pressed play on it, and when I tell you the kid could rap, the kid could rap. But just by him not looking the perception of what everybody thinks a rap artist is, you know what I mean? It made me play it. And but when he started rapping, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it could be to me, it's like the unexpected. You walk in a room and you just grasp that shit, and I see that shit in all the Shade 45 freestyles you did. Everyone you did, especially the first
yeah.
one when you first went in, they were like, I seen when you went in, everybody's like, okay, yeah, he does it on Instagram and all this, but does he do it? You know what I mean? And when you got done and they were talking, I'm like, yeah, now they really believe it. Like, you know what I mean? Did you feel that way?
Uh yeah, definitely at the beginning I felt like there was something to prove and I felt like I had to really show everybody, but it's become less of that now because a lot of people are more familiar with me and it's like I'm going places like whether it's an industry event or just me outside and people are coming up to me and recognizing me a lot more than they ever did before. So it's not like there's really anything to prove now. It's just more of this hunger that I still have, to and the drive that I still have to keep getting better. But at the very beginning, when I had no connections, when I had nobody really knowing who I was, and I was very young when I started also. So it's like I would get called to the studios at 12 years old, people thinking my father was writing my shit, not hearing the beat beforehand, and I would just pen up an entire verse and a hook right there in the studio in front of people's eyes because I really had to prove myself. But I'm not in a position where I have to do that type of stuff anymore. Like I feel like for the people that really know me and the people that know about what I've been doing all these years, like I definitely feel that there's a level of me being solidified now, where as earlier on it wasn't like that at all.
Now let me ask you this: you got the big homie Nims out there, right, Mr. Bing Bong
Yeah,
himself. You know, what I mean? And Coney Island, like it's been like ain't been spoke about. You know what I mean? Now he comes out and
yeah,
he hits one. He hits one. You know what I mean? What's your relationship with Nims? Like y'all know each other?
yeah. Me and Nems have a good relationship. Earlier on, me and Nems, before I was even taking this shit seriously, like I went and I spit for him on Mermaid Avenue, and he loved it. and he would just put me on certain shows, stuff like that. But yeah, nah, me and them have a good relationship, and definitely happy to see all of the success he's getting because he worked hard for it. And he definitely played a big part in my early career as somebody from the neighborhood that I looked up to. And he's putting on for Coney Island because Coney Island was known for the ball players, bro. Like you
Yeah,
already know, you had
yeah.
Stephon
Mm-hmm.
Marbury, Telfair, and Lance Stevenson. So you even had the Jesus Shuttlesworth and the He Got Game. Like that's what we were known for
Yeah.
over here, but we weren't necessarily known for rappers. So I definitely think that the recognition that Coney Island is getting now is perfect, and I'm just ready to be the next one up.
No, that's dope. I asked that because a lot of artists on the come up don't really collaborate with each other. You know what I mean? Like their egos get in the
Yeah,
way. But I noticed you two guys do. You know what I mean? Like I heard him
yeah,
speak. You know what I mean? You speak to him, so I commend y'all for that because I believe power's in numbers. You can do a lot by
yeah,
yourself, but when you get the right people around you, it's off.
yeah. Nah, we did a track a long time ago, but it never ended up coming out because the studio session itself just the file got corrupted. But we got some new shit re-recorded. I'm not exactly sure when it's coming out, but it'll come out. Everybody will hear it. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to people hearing it. A lot of people wanted us to do something together for a long time.
No, that's dope.
I got a question. So you were rapping while you were in high school, right?
Yeah.
Still in high school.
So
Nah, I'm
you're
in
still in
college
high
now.
school?
No,
Okay,
no, no,
yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
I'm in college.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Oh, you
Um,
grad? Oh, okay, okay.
how was that? Like,
yeah.
did you have a lot of your friends like, yo, I want to do this, and tried to and didn't work out, or something that was nice, and you trying to push them, and they didn't feel like they could do it? Did you have any stories like that?
You know what? It wasn't necessarily my friends, but I've had people come up to me in like pizza places or in the street or even in high school, yeah, like in class and just ask me to play like for them to play their music for me. So, but I'm also the type of guy that likes to pay it forward. So no matter what, like I'll always listen to whatever anybody has, and I keep it real with people because I hate when people don't keep it real with me. Like at the beginning, if there was something wrong with me, like I'd want somebody to tell me so I can get my shit together. So like if I think it's cool and I think it has potential, I'll tell them. If I don't think it's really my thing, I'll tell them it's not my thing. And that's always how it was. But high school and being a rapper in high school is like a blessing and a curse. Because on one hand, like you're the most popular kid in the school and everybody knows about you. And, you walk through the school and even people that you never would have associated with, like when you graduate and they're like, yo, can you sign my yearbook? Stuff like that. But at the same time, once people enter into your life as a fan, and then they become your friend and they realize that you have the same upbringing as them and you live in like kind of like the same environment, go to the same school environment, and you're at a certain place where you've accomplished all this in such a short time and they're not necessarily there yet. A lot of people are very quick to become jealous and envious, and it's the reason why I've lost a lot of friends. So I would definitely say it's a blessing and a curse, but ultimately it shows me who's real and who's down for the ride. And I got some people in my life that definitely showed me that they don't have a jealous bone in their body and they truly want to see me succeed. And they entered in my life as a fan, but it doesn't become this thing where it's like a competing thing on their end. Like they're just happy to see their friends succeed, which is the smart
Gotcha.
move. Like if the roles were reversed and I didn't really know what I wanted to do in life, and I was just kind of cruising through high school, and then I had this friend that was performing on big stages and getting a lot of attention on social media, a lot of attention in school. The type of person I am is I would have been very supportive and very proud and right there next to them to stream their music and promote their shit. And eventually the people that really do show love end up going the distance with those people. So yeah, but it was definitely a blessing and a curse being a rapper, like a semi-popular rapper in high school.
Yeah, it had to
Yeah.
been, because I mean, even when you do like when you're nice in sports, it's crazy. So I can
Yeah,
imagine being like an internet sensation. Like when you've been in high school, that's all there was YouTube. So it wasn't like and
Yeah.
you're banging them out. So it's like, yo, I can imagine how it was. People like, yo, when you're doing your next video, it's wild.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it happens. But it looks like you've handled it pretty well, man. You graduated. You're into college already. So, I haven't heard I haven't heard you caught a case, any crazy shit like that. So,
Nah, I'm
it's
chilling,
dope.
man. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
nice,
put my
nice,
life into the
nice,
music.
nice. That's dope. That's what our fans need to, our supporters need to hear. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we got some young kids in here who, 15, 16, somewhere around there, so they could see, yo, this shit is possible. This shit is really
Yeah, no,
possible.
and I always tell people that it's always possible. You can really do anything that you put your mind to as long as you stay the course and you grind and you work hard. I mean, because that's the only way that it's gonna come. And hard work beats talent 100% of the time. And even in the in
Absolutely.
the in the rare case that um like somebody goes viral off of some stupid shit, like those people never last 20 years in the game. Like you want to be Jay-Z. You don't want to be
Right.
Lil Pump. Like there's levels to
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
shit.
there's
no,
a
no, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
We
Not for
get it.
sure. And that's what I'm aiming to. So it's really possible as long as you know what you want out of it and you work hard towards it.
Nah, that's the biggest thing is what you said right there at the end. Know the goal. And I tell a lot of artists, a lot of people I know, how you gonna know where you're going if you don't know where you're going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Which is the
Yeah,
goal.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna say, yes, I want to do this? All right, so what's the intentions? Where you want to end up? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Nah, if you don't know where you're going, then you can't set the path and blaze towards that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, because
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's definitely like you got to know what you want out of the game. Like, if you want to be a rapper just to make money and be famous, you got to know that that's the route you want to take. If you want to last 30 years in this game and live forever, you got to know that that's what you want to do. If you want to just add to the culture and be fine with, not necessarily getting the glitz and the glamour, but being a respected guy to all the people who really study and love the craft, then you got to know that that's where you want to go. And your goal will definitely change over your life, but when you set out for a goal, you have to know what your end goal is at that point in time. And if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to know what to do because you're not going to know which direction. You can't solve a math problem if you don't have the problem. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
No, no,
So
no. Real talk. Real talk.
so
Real
that's
talk.
definitely something that I stress. Like, if you, no matter what you're doing, like, just make sure you know what you want to do before you actually set out on a goal.
So now, what's next? What you working on right now? I know you cooking because you dropping constantly, and I be wondering, yo, how is he doing this? Like, you know what I mean? Like every day, every 2-3 days, I see something on there. Like, what is this? Like, you feel like you're an animal over there. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
The
bro.
work ethic.
It's I'm working on. I got this project. It's basically finished. I'm calling it Escape from Coney Island. It's a more deep project. So it's not like anything people have really heard from me before. I talk about my life and the hardships I've gone through. Got a breakup song. I got a song talking to God and about my grandfather that passed away, and a lot of stuff like that where I talk about, like, depression and anxiety and not knowing who you are or where you're going. It's just a lot of more message and a lot more subject matter. So I'm excited for people to hear that. So that's what I'm working on, Escape from Coney Island. And then I'm just working on putting out these videos on Instagram, working on a bunch of singles to keep everybody engaged as I lead up to and finish dropping that project. And I'm also learning how to produce. I'm going to my college is the Rock Nation School at LIU, and Ninth
Okay.
Wonder is my
Oh,
professor, and Young Guru's on the board. So it's like I'm really like that's the whole other side of it. When I'm not home
whoa.
and doing my rap stuff, I'm
Yeah,
in school learning
that's
how to produce and
crazy.
play the piano. Like my phone is literally set up on the piano in my house right now. Right now. So yeah,
Um,
like
That's
that's
no, that's super super dope. I was just gonna ask you, who the hell has been lacing you with these sampled beats? Because they're going back and they're redoing shit they're going back to my heyday, and it's dope
yeah.
how they're bringing it back. And not only that, not everybody can rhyme over them. So when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
them, yeah, and you do your 1-2 on them, you know, you get your moonwalk on. It's like, oh shit. But I want to know who's lacing you. Is that you
So
or?
I'm not.
All right,
No, it's not me. But my next project has one song that's produced by me. My song called "Dear God." I've been sitting on this song for like 4 years, bro, because I wanted to put it out with the right body of work. But that's the one that's produced by me. I've been working with a lot of different guys. I got my guy Henry Chu. He goes by Chu, and he produced my song King. My guy Short Fuse produced Bounce to This. Um, my guy Jalil Beats, the legend, he produced my song Dream. And
gotcha.
it's a dream come true working with him, so that's dope. I'm trying to think. Tony Montana was produced by my guy Quan Do. And I'm working with a lot of. I'm just working with whoever has dope beats and whoever wants to work, whether they have 1 million followers or one follower. Like if you're dope and I could see myself making good music with you and we catch a vibe and we understand each other, like I'm just about making good music. So yeah, it's not like I'm working with one specific person, but I would like to get to a point where it's kind of like the college dropout where I'm producing the majority,
Oh,
if
yes,
not
yeah.
like 100% of whatever project I'm putting out. Because I feel like you can't get your artistic vision out if you don't know how to like produce and engineer your stuff.
Gotcha.
Dang, you really think it's even down to the producing part?
Yeah. Cause like you can know what you want like when you do a hook and you can know what you want when you do the verse, but if you don't actually understand the music behind it,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to know what you want. Like there's so many rappers out there that be like, oh, I want to sound more like this, and they don't know the specific terminology for it, or I want to
Oh,
beat
okay. I
like
see what you're
this.
saying. I see
So
what
it's
you're saying.
like if I know how to get my vision out, and if I wanna beat like Power by Kanye, or I want to beat like uh Run This Town, Jay-Z or whatever, like
Mm.
it's hard to ask 1 million different producers for a type of beat like that because they don't know what's in your head. Only you know what's in your head. So me knowing
Gotcha.
exactly what's in my head and the vision I have, if I could just hit the producing software and lay the drum track and do the instruments behind it and the samples and flip the samples and then lay my verse on top of it, I feel like it'll take me so much farther than I already am because I'll actually know what I want to do musically.
That's
That's
dope.
interesting. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's super dope. Because it's weird because only greats think on that level. Like M got on that shit once he
Yeah,
started. You know, like he wanted to get in there. And if you notice that a lot of stuff that he's on, it just flows. It flows. But I get it. You know, like that's technical. That's like super grad school in MCing.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
yeah, no. To want to learn how to mix, master, and produce. You know, like we've been I don't know. We've always been to the point to where it's like one person does one job great,
yeah,
but for you to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and dive headfirst into this because I know that once I get this, it's gonna take this part even further. That's dope, especially at a young age,
yeah.
you know.
Bro,
And
I
that's what
have
it
I
really
have
comes
the
down
I
to.
have the ear for it. Like I don't even know at this point. I'm a very beginner level of production, and I'm flipping samples because I know what I hear in the sample. I know what could make a
Mm.
good sample. I know what parts of that sample could be good. And at the same time, like I'm starting to learn how to play piano and I'm acing it every single week when the teacher throws me a test. I'm hitting it and I go the extra mile. Like they saying, "Oh,
Nice,
play this with one hand for the next week," and I'm coming back in and knowing how to play with both hands. Know
right?
how to do this next week. Well, I know how to do this, and this because I'm dedicated and I want to know because it's gonna really get me there. But I have the ear for it, and I'm just a very musical person. So at the end of the day, I definitely think it's gonna benefit me. And there are some rappers. Don't get me wrong. There are some rappers that are perfect as just rappers that have
Oh yeah,
the
no,
ear for the
absolutely,
for the
yeah.
for the lyrics for specifically, and that's not even that's no hate or nothing. Like that's perfect. Like you're a rapper for a reason because you're a rapper. But there are people also that just like music on a higher level. Like even just take rap music out of the equation. I listen to soul. I listen to all types of rock. I listen to R&B, the old school R&B, new school R&B, EDM, house, freestyle. I listen to Italian music and Spanish music, Dominican music, whatever it sounds good to me, sounds good. So I'm not just closed in a box where I only listen to hip hop or a certain type of hip hop. Like I have that ear where my playlist goes from Bobby Brown to Guns N' Roses, and then back to Ashanti. So it's all over. But that's really, I've always loved all types of music, and I think it could definitely be applied to production and just the musicality of everything.
And I need the people to understand what he's saying here. He wants to learn his craft. You know what I mean? Not necessarily saying all the time he's gonna probably be the one making his beats, engineering his joint, but he wants to know what he could tell those people who are doing just that for him exactly what he wants in the terminology that they know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that to go over people's head, because when you said that right there, they start. We in the world to where everybody's I could be the engineer, I could be the producer, I could be the cameraman, I could be and like Shah just said, like I tell everybody who around me, yo, listen, tell me what you do, what you know how to do, and what you love to do. That's what we're gonna put you to do. So it's never a job to you. It's something you love to do, and that's what you're gonna attack every day. And what he's telling y'all is he love this fucking shit. So he's gonna learn this shit from top to bottom. So he knows how to communicate and get what he wants done when he wants it done.
Yeah, but also I like producing, and I'm loving it so far. And even if rapping was to not work out, which I cannot see it not working out, because I don't know why God would have blessed me up with all this shit right now to not make it happen for me. Like that's just the way I live, and that's the way I feel, and I continue to work the same way I worked at the very beginning, if not harder now. But I like producing, and it's just another part of music, and I like making beats. And I definitely think that once I know how to make beats on some J. Cole shit and on some Eminem shit, I could probably put the production behind some of my biggest hits that are yet to come, just from knowing what I want. So it's definitely to be able to explain to engineers and producers, but it's also to be self-sufficient at the same time. But yeah. But my main priority is rapping, always is rapping, always will be rapping, and that's where I'm at.
That's dope. So listen, now this is the time of the show where we loosen it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I'm the Brooklyn guy, like you are. We all we go. Now it's time to get you to laugh a little bit. This is the joint we call On the Rec. You know what I mean? So we got some trivia questions. Shy be cheating. I'm gonna tell you right now. He gonna try to give you the answers. He be cheating. He be trying to get me fucked up, Lil Dee. And then people be Googling this shit. You know what I mean? I hope you don't got your other phone over there.
Nah, my iPad is over there, bro. So I'm all off the top, bro.
Don't do me like that. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Not.
I know you on the other side. I know you on the other side, but we from the same hood. So the people gonna play with us. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time, and then after that, we're gonna get into your joints, because the people been commenting in here talking about like, yo, we want to hear something.
Yeah, I know Gabe is going crazy, but for the people that's tuned in at Finally TV, I'm gonna let Gabe give it to you raw, all right?
Man, what's this? In the studio with the RecBoys on Finally TV. Go ahead and grab their merch everywhere. Check out their page, In the Studio with the RecBoys, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Check them out, like, follow, subscribe. Y'all enjoy the rest of the show.
Shout out to Gabe over at Finally TV and What We Talking About podcast. They're on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. If you don't know about them, Lil Dee, go check them out. They're kind of dope. They something like us. Yeah. They cover a different variety of topics, but they good peoples. But
you could say we cousins damn near in the podcast shit. You know what I mean? We support each other. How you said earlier, you know what I mean? When your people's is doing and they you support. That's exactly what we do with them and others. You know what I mean?
Actually, shout out to our baby sister. She's in the building too. We got Tea Time with Bunky. We got Mandy. She does a show. We got a whole bunch of people tuned in. But shout out to everybody. We're gonna get into this trivia. The best part of this, the second best part. Videos is the best part. My dog's back to acting up, but let's get into it, all right? First question is, what was Lil Durk's first song?
Oh, I got
shit.
no idea about this.
Me either.
It wasn't.
I'm
There was no way it was The Voice.
Oh, all right. We got C, Like Me, D, This Ain't What You Want. Chris, you got a guess? We
Yeah, I
missing
gotta
it.
guess too. I don't know this one.
J.O.
Shit.
It's
Royal
not.
said
There's
D.
not.
And J.O. Royal's
It's not.
pretty, he's like, he cheats a lot, I think. I don't know. He gets a lot of right. Mrs.
I
I
don't know.
Catch Wreck says C, so
I'm gonna probably go with. I'm gonna go with C, but it might be D. I feel like I'm a hitter is not something that he would really say, and the name The Voice came a lot later on for him. I'm not like a huge fan, but I do rock with some of his stuff. I like
gotcha.
that song he did with Polo G and Lil Baby. Uh, I don't
Nice.
remember the
Damn.
name. This ain't no Guess Jeans. Dropped out of school, still getting man. Don't touch me. That song is fire.
Yeah, no, I know which one you're talking about. Chris, you got a guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna go D.
You're going to go D?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if anybody else tunes in and chimes in and gives us an answer. Frank says he doesn't know this one, so that's a first.
Frank me he ain't Google this one.
Yeah, he said this new. He said this new. All right. All right. This might be a little too new for people, but the answer is D. This ain't what you want. All right.
All right. 1-0. I got him. 1-0. I got him.
All right. Next question is, what was Eminem's first song?
Oh shit.
Reckless D. I got D. Reckless.
Yeah, he said that too quick. Like, he know
So
that.
what you go with? So you just
yeah. Damn, he know that too. That shit. I'm following suit. I'm going D. He know that. There ain't even nobody got comment. He said that too.
Yeah, Royal said, "Hey, Slim Shady."
Maybe that's his first mainstream.
Benjamin, Big Face said A.
Oh shit.
Come on, let's get some more. We got C. Jay Royal said C. Damn, Jay Royal, man, you gotta say all four, my nigga, by the end of this question, my nigga. Frank said D. Reckless. All right, so what two do you guys got? What you got?
Nah,
Y'all
I got Reckless because Without Me came later on. Just Don't Give a Fuck, I think, if I'm not tripping, was on the Slim Shady LP, or I could be way off. It could be on Encore or something. Maybe I'm just tripping. And I don't know. I don't think his name was Slim Shady at the very beginning. He came up with that like with D12, or I'm tripping. I don't know. I used to know a lot more about Eminem than I do now, but I'm a big fan.
Chris, what you got?
I said I was following suit. I'm going D. He said that confident as fuck. He was D. You ain't even finished. He said D. So yeah, D.
All right. The correct answer is C. Y'all both wrong. I'm gonna take a sip for that one.
Nah, no way.
Google me, baby. Type it in. Yo, Chris, what I told him last week? Type it in. Google's your friend, bro. Type it in.
Don't
type it in. Go ahead. No, Google. All right, next question is, what was the first song to hit 1 billion views on YouTube?
It Ain't Girls Like You.
All right, well, we got A, Gangnam Style, B, Girls Like You, C, Love the Way You Lie, and D, See You Again.
I'm going with, it was not Love the Way You Lie. There's no way. It wasn't See You Again. That was too later on. Bro, I feel like, he's saying C.
Yeah, that's Jay Royal. Big Face said A.
I'm gonna go with Gangnam Style, to be honest, because when I was growing up, that shit was huge. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the first one.
But
funny. What, like Justin Bieber Baby didn't hit 1 billion before that?
We gonna find out. These right here are all 1 billion plus. So, but which one went first?
I'm going
Style.
Yeah, it's A. I'm
Gotta be.
All right. That's not. I mean, that's the oldest one
Yeah,
on
that
there.
shit
So.
was not hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys took forever to answer it. All right, that's okay.
Yo, we gotta make sure we go. We X them out one by one. Like,
all right.
you know what I mean?
Next question. What was Busta Rhymes' first song?
C.
Oh, yeah,
Dangerous.
definitely.
All
Yeah,
right, so we
definitely.
got
C is the
A, Pastor
only answer.
Cavassier, B, Woha, C, Dangerous, or D, put your hands where my eyes can see. Let's light it up. You guys should be lighting this one up. Frank, I know, Frank, you said A on this one?
Yeah, he bugging. He might be drinking some Kvass.
I'm drinking
that's crazy.
Cavassier, actually. I'm actually drinking Cavassier. So, J.R. Royal said B.
Oh, yeah, he bugging too.
All right, what we got? Which one is it? Which one y'all going with?
I said C. It's gotta be
Dangerous?
Because Wuha was not his first song, and the other two came later. It's gotta be C. It's Dangerous.
Big Face said B. So we got 2 with B. Chris, who you going with?
I'm going with C.
C, Dangerous. Big Face said C, Dangerous.
Yeah, he meant C too.
I'm going to say B.
Which one is it?
Frank says B, Woha. Yo, y'all don't remember Woha was the first joint Busta jumped on? Dolo? And then he had
But
ODB
no.
on the remix. All right, yo, listen. Type it in, bruh. What you got to do is type it in. Tell him. When you type it in. When you type it in, say RecBoy Shy sent me. Because I get points. I get Google points for that. Next question is, what was DMX first song then? I got a lot of first songs on here, and I got. That's 5 questions. I got 2 more. What's the score? Because I think y'all both tied up at 2, right?
It's not A or B.
Yeah, we both tied up. Yeah.
All right.
A or B. Shit, bro. I'm feeling D. Pause. Hey, yo.
Take what's yours. D, C, Born Loser, B, 24 Hours to Live, or A, Rough Riders Anthem. All right.
I'm going D. I'm going D.
D, take what's yours. Chris, what you going with?
I'm going B.
B, 24 Hours to Live?
Wait, run it back.
He said run it back. Reset? You went to reset?
Bro, it's not B, man. It's not B. That's
he might be trying to throw you off because he don't know.
Y'all are saying B, that's Mace's song, and that came after he was popping. Definitely not A. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
I could be tripping.
I ain't gonna cheat though. I ain't gonna change my answer because now you say that out of this Mace's joint, but I ain't gonna change my answer because I don't want to cheat. So, guys, you said D, right?
It's either D or C, but I'm going with D. But I could be way off because I never heard
and
either.
Chris, you going with A? I mean, or B? Chris, you going with B, right?
I said B, but from what he's saying that is Mace's joint, so I'm already wrong. Let's see if he's right.
The correct answer is C, Born Loser. But Take What's Yours is on a soundtrack that came out that same year. So, but it is B.
Right.
I mean C, Born Loser. I got one more. Y'all both tied up.
Yeah, let's get the tiebreak
out. Let's get this last one.
All right. Last one is, what was Nas' first song?
What the fuck, man?
A, Halftime? They were on Nas' song.
It's D. I got it.
B, New York State of Mind?
Damn, B,
Chris,
you making me... Nah, because now I got to think. This is the fucked up part. This is my era, right? But I just got to try to remember back that far. Like, fuck. Oh, shit.
J. Royal said D. Lil Dee said D.
But wasn't it Live at the Barbecue, not Back to the Grill again?
Live at the
barbecue.
Live at the barbecue.
That's what you going with?
Genesis.
Yeah.
That's what you going with, Chris?
Live at the Barbecue, bro.
Oh, man. I don't remember.
Where's Dave Richards at? Somebody tag Dave Richards, please. Because this was his question. So, Chris, we need an answer. I got to get the Jeopardy buzzer for you because you playing games. We need an answer, Chris.
I'm gonna go C. Fuck it. Just so I don't say D, so we don't got another tiebreaker. Go ahead.
Actually, both of y'all wrong. It is A, Halftime. No, well, Back to the Grill is not. Bruh. It's not his song.
But Live
that's not Nas' song.
Nah, man. Halftime.
Yeah, no, it's Halftime. Halftime. Check it out. Yo, listen. What you gotta do is type it in. Just
Nas
make sure
first
you tell
solo
him.
song is. I'm getting mine. Hold up.
Go ahead, yo, listen.
I
Yo,
gotta get
listen.
this
Will
shit,
you
man.
type it in? Make
Nah,
sure
nah,
you tell him Rec Boy Shy sent you. I got one more question since you guys
What
didn't break the
was
top.
Nas'
You ready?
first solo song? There's no way this shit is halftime, bro.
Hold on,
It's
I'm gonna do
loading
this.
up. Wow.
What? Look at his face when he ace.
Wow.
Look at his face when he ace. Look at his face when he ace.
Nah,
I told you,
crazy.
I'm different. Yo, listen. See. Hold on, let me bring it back for the people.
Wait, but I got you on something else though.
Okay, what is it? What you got me on?
Busta Rhymes' first song is called "The Coming." Pause.
No, that's his album. First song is Whoa Ha. Yo, dude, you really gonna try to?
Wow.
He about to get. Yo, this might be the first time ever in the history we gonna mute a guest. We gonna mute the interview. We gonna mute the interviewer, dude. He's going overboard.
That's the Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Nah,
Man.
I'm gonna give it to you. But that's crazy that that's Nas's first solo song.
I mean, yo, listen. Real talk. You learned something today, homie. You learned something today. You learned some hip hop knowledge right here with the Rec Boys. You know, that means I did my job. Yo, listen, I told you. Did you type in?
The tiebreaker question? You got the tiebreaker question?
I got another question. Y'all really want it? Because y'all just been slouching all night. Y'all niggas is hitting Google. That shit, yo, y'all making me look bad, dude. Like,
hold on, yo.
Like,
hold on, shot. Hold on. Before you do the top D, where your tablet? Put it behind you, King. Put it behind you. Don't cheat me on the last one. Put the tablets to the side real quick.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Brooklyn, right? We Brooklyn, right? This should be
Brooklyn
an easy one.
Brooklyn right now.
All right, this should be an easy one. All right, let's get it. What was Little Kim's first song?
I don't know.
Not Tonight, Ladies Night, Crush on You, The Jump Off, or D, No Time? Let's get it. This is for all the marbles.
B and it's not D for me.
All right, so then let's get an answer. Chris over there.
Lil Kim's first solo song.
Yeah. Jail Royal said, hey, he's a Knicks fan, though. So you might not want to. He's a Knicks fan. He's not even a Nets fan. He's a Knicks fan. So you might. That's not even Brooklyn. But you from Brooklyn? Oh, that's bad business.
Hold on. Was Ladies Night?
You know what? I'm going with D. That's it. I don't care. Because every time you try and trick me on some shit by giving me a bunch of songs I know, and I'm thinking that it's something else.
I'm just trying to tell you, dude. I'm just trying to put you on the game, man.
Because listen to me. I know that Busta Rhymes' first big song by himself after leaving the new school was Woo Ha. But I did not know that was his first solo shit. So I'm going with No Time. It's
No Time. D, what you
going with No Time.
All right, Chris,
D,
what you going with?
Yeah, D, listen. Let me tell you. I fuck with you, right? I told you I fuck with your music and all that. But I gotta win this one tonight. It's B.
B, Crush on You?
It's B.
All right, the correct answer is D.
Fuck out.
No time.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, I got one guy. He just
Crush on You.
Yeah, he just was like, yeah, I'm going for the win, and the other guy's been Googling me all night. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. This might be the first time a guest actually Googled me. Like, really went and was like, nah, hold
I
up.
had to double check, bro, because this shit was, it did not seem right, but it was right.
Yeah, listen.
I'm not going to question you next time, bro.
Yo, listen, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and played with us. We'll be back next week with more questions on the rec. Yeah. You already know this is my favorite part of it.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the
show.
Right here, the video joint. You know what I mean? And this is called Rec or Rec. REC is mean the people, they're gonna type it in the comments. If they type in REC, that means they fucking with it. They type in WRECK, that means they not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so they're gonna tell you live and direct. And the people tune in, especially the people who tune in now, they're gonna let you know. They're gonna let you know. Yeah. All right. So let's get into it. You already know DJ Rec Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, Lil Dee in the studio with the Rec Boys. The first one of the night. Let's go.
They say I'm a culture vulture, a whitey bulger, I'm the Cosa Nostra, the Coney Island roller coaster, we are rolling roaster, the game broken, chain smoking, she hold me closer, your girl playing with her, when she hold my poster. Black and blue bad bruises turning into tattoos. No, I can't lose. Hate to give you bitches the bad news. Cash rules, crashing the rappers like Dave Matthews. She like, let me sip on the Remy, she call me Papoose. Been in this game 8 years making these rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon, I'm fucking around, got California love. The whole game below me, God watching from above, it's a dub. Let me switch it up, got the top of the flow when I pick it up. Label was telling me I wasn't big enough, I didn't give a fuck, nobody sick as us. Used to show a brother mad love, try to see him make a bad blood. 94, what's it done in 2 years, so hallelujah for the bag, girl with the cream. I just made this money, can I spend it with my
RecBoys. So listen, everybody said Rec. Once I didn't listen to it, and I set up the videos. When I realized it was only a minute, I'm like, yo, they're gonna get in his ass about this one. They're gonna be like, yo, why is it so short? Why is it so short? But I mean, they let you rock. They let you rock. It was all Rec all the way through.
Correct me if I'm wrong though. That was in. So I'm from Bushwick. That's 1041 Bushwick Avenue to Linden.
Yes,
sir. That was in
Nah,
Bushwick, right?
Bushwick Collective, yeah. That's live at Bushwick. I perform there every year. So next Bushwick Collective, pop out. I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, we might. I might have to shoot down there and bring my son to see you. You know,
Bet.
let him. Yeah, chop it. Yeah, nah, that'll be dope.
Yeah, let me ask you before we go to the next joint. You haven't got called by BET. I could have. Yo, listen, last the one that just came, I'm like, yo, he's gonna be on this one.
Not yet, bro. But I watch when I go up there, bro. Watch.
Yo,
bro.
Speaking of, do you do a lot of ciphers?
Yeah. I do a lot of ciphers. You know, if you go on YouTube and just look up Lil Dee cipher, like you'll find a bunch of shit. But yeah, I love that. But when BET calls me,
yeah, you gotta smoke. Yeah, you gotta smoke. Nah, I feel you. All right, you guys are tuned in the studio with the RecBoys, Lil Dee. This is the second one for Rec or Rec. Let's get it. RecBoys.
I'm one of the best players, no guns. I'll be the go like better learn. Incredibly no I'm one of the best players that done it.
I'm the king of hip-hop, and there is none higher. Or the sucking MCs, they should know I've been sire. I'm with 80 Empire, make the whole entire rap game burst into mad flames, catch fire. I'm the Zodiac killer, sick as COVID, I'm iller. The Coney gorilla, possessing by the ghost of Mac Miller. Got a cosign from Kane and the Sonus with Dilla. Only time they want to smoke is when they go to the dealer. I know I'm vanilla, but vocally the flow just get realer. Grab the mic, they get a shiver down they bones as a driller. Should've known I hold the ring, the bars could flow like Poland Spring. I was the prince, now I'm the artist that's formerly known as King. Danny James saw the chain, heard the bars, heard the name. Years ago they said I changed, they thought that we were the same. While you blow trees, smoking, trying to get a blurry brain. And when I say I blow trees, it's cause I'm the hurricane. D.
RecBoys. Nah, that one was it. That verse right there was it. No. Yo, listen, no. Listen, I've heard you got some dope freestyles, but the vanilla line, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, let's get to it. We don't have a WRECK, so you know, so far you 2 for 2. We've had a few go 3 for 3. You know, we've also had some people ask to run it back. You know,
that happens. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it happens. It happens, though. It happens. Yeah. We got one more. Let's see what happens. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, Lil Dee in the building, in the studio with the RecBoys. All right, let us know what you think. Easy.
Let's go.
RecBoys.
We getting money, I'm on my way to the top. Y'all be making it stop, I'm shaking the block. Homie, until the end of time, I'ma be praying to pop. I got the Maserati in the auto body, I just caught a body cause I'm shitting on them like a porta potty. This a kamikaze, I'm Slim Shady to the carbon copies. Dollars on me, all up on your mommy, and I'm snapping at you like the paparazzi with the venom in me like I'm Tom Hardy. Yo, I'm Craig Mack when I ride the party. Turn this shit up in the Nagasaki, you running, crying to your mom and poppy. There's a hot tamale, passing hot potatoes to the arms around me. If you talking about me like, looks like I'm having some gold. They say you are what you eat, y'all are the sheep. I kick you right to the curb, that's why they call it defeat. Call him a beast, they call him a god in the streets. And all of you wanting a piece, say you the hardest, but now that the god is released, you running the court of police. You in a bad position, my money doubling, feel like a mathematician. Yeah, I've been acting different, EPMD shit, we getting back in business. Been a gap, I'm tripping, using my past and cash as ammunition. I went from rags to riches, I get the bag, so I'm finna bag the bitches like hallelujah for the bag, holla holla for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag. People dying for the bag, mama crying for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag. Hallelujah for the bag, holla holla for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag. People dying for the bag, mama crying for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag. Picture me hop at the limo, hit the red carpet and start fashion. My lyrics speak for themselves, homie. I ain't relating to your captions. Asking for pics at 15. When I was 12, you was all laughing. I don't think I could be keeping up. Nah, I ain't Kim but the Kardashian. I am the king. I am a serial killer. I put the ill in gorilla. Step in the ring. I am Muhammad Ali. This is the thriller Manila. Christopher Walken. I am the king of New York and I got a lot on my mind. None of you stood a chance. You were falling behind. In second, I got on my grind. Homie, it's Dan James on a rampage in an airplane full of champagne. In this rap game, I'm a killer rapper. I'm a shit and spit up on this damn grave. Set a fire to the cemetery. They ain't teaching this up in the seminary. I've been legendary and I'm still a teen. This is in my genes, it's hereditary. Like whoa, they are not touching the dude. I don't got nothing to prove, but I got something to lose. So battle with me, I'ma end up with blood on my shoes. You could end up on the news if you get a brother confused. I'm flaming a squall, I get the bag. This some shit I never had. I used to be praying to God like hallelujah for the bag, holla holla for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag. People dying for the bag, mama crying for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag. Hallelujah for the bag, holla holla for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag. People dying for the bag, mama crying for the bag. Man, this shit too easy, yeah, we got it in the bag.
You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys shot, Mr. Catch Rec, and the one and only Lil Dee. Yo, listen, that second verse, my nigga, you was in your bag for real, for real. Like that one was no, listen, yo, listen. The first verse, I was like, all right. The second verse though, I'm like, nah, yeah, this is where he's really taking off. Dope song. I kind of got, I don't know, the hook in the beginning and then the hook going into the second verse. I'm like, yo, he really got to take off on the second verse, and you did enough to where it's like, yeah, solid all the way through. Good job,
Appreciate
good job.
you, bro. Thank you.
Good talk.
How many motherfucking times did you had to record that shit? It sounded like you wasn't even breathing, my man. Like yeah, it was. I'm like, yo, I'm waiting to hear breath. I didn't hear
probably like 2 tops, bro.
Word.
Nice,
bro. It's that whole second verse. There's a video of me spitting it. Before that was a song. Like that verse was all in a cipher, and you see me do it one take all the way through. That whole second verse. Yeah.
See that, yo, listen. I don't know what happened in that cipher, but I'm going back to look for that one. Nah, because if that was
no,
real talk, real talk. Because like I said, how did I know it was the second verse that was in the cipher? It was just you started moonwalking, dude. It was just like you just took off, and it was like, oh, I get it now. Now I get it. You know, the first one was a warm up just to get you in there. The second one, it was like, oh, nah, this nigga really spitting. This little nigga really
right after I said nah, ain't Kim but the Kardashian, I started floating.
Not even before then. Even before then, that line. By the time I heard that line, I had already decided, yeah, this nigga moonwalking. This nigga is already, he's already moonwalking already. Before that line, before I even got to that line, I'm like, yeah, he took off on the second verse. As soon as the very first word, it was just like, all right. I'm like, oh shit. Nah, yo, listen, dope selection, and we've been playing little clips of your freestyles all week, promoting, for the show and stuff. I was excited to have you on here. Very excited,
Yeah.
It was funny because when he booked you, he's been telling me about you for a while. And I'm like this. I'm like this with all the guests. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, send me the videos. Let me do what I got to do, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
No.
You listen to battle rap, right?
Me? Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know Miss Hustle, right?
Yeah.
I've been telling about Miss Hustle since like 2012, 13, right? He like, yeah, okay. So I book her for interview. She plays her shit. He's like, oh, in the interview, he's like, oh shit, she really rap. I'm like, yo, I've been telling you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people don't believe until they go check for themselves, but it takes people who support people who are doing what you guys are doing, like what we are doing, to tell they people. You know what I mean? Because that kind of like validates them and stamps them with the people in their circle. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I appreciate you. Definitely you coming on the show, taking the time, you know what I mean, and chopping it up with us, man. It's been a hell of a show for me. You know what I mean? I get to knock this off my bucket list because you was on that list of one of those artists I gotta get on the show. You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate you.
Yeah.
Not only that, man.
Doubt, bro.
Good luck in school, man. And yo, listen, when you come back, I need a story or two. My nigga, you in there with Guru? Like, yo, listen, like you got great teachers. Like this, I don't. Yo, no. Listen, if people know about it, if they don't know about it, figure it out and check it out. And if you're into music, go check it out because this has got to be a hell of an experience. And I just wanna pick your brain with some stories because I know there's gonna be legendary, and you're getting an education at it, which is dope, and it's in something that you want to learn. So I know you're gonna make the best of it. But real quick before we get you out of here, hang
on. You know I gotta do my my little
go ahead.
What they say. I gotta speak shit into existence, right? You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
What I would like to see is Lil Dee and the Hoodies get on something. You know the Hoodies? You heard of the Hoodies?
I already got a song with E-Class, but me and them are gonna do a freestyle soon. I was just talking to Papa the other day, but the Hoodies those are my guys for years now, and it's long overdue. But we've been in contact and we show love on each other's shit all the time. It's definitely coming, but in the meantime, you're gonna hear me, E-Class, and E-Murder on BP's next album that I think is dropping like next year.
Dope.
So
that's dope.
Yeah, definitely. But it's gonna happen for sure.
Nice.
That's dope.
You know who I want to hear him rap with? Truthfully, another Brooklyn night, Sky Soprano. I think rap wise, I think it would be like a face off because they're two different areas, but they rap. So to hear them go, and he has that bounce that Sky Soprano has. You get what I'm saying?
Sky
Like
Soprano, you said?
Yeah.
Sky Soprano, yeah.
No doubt.
He's from Brooklyn. And I'm gonna see, because I know you're a sample guy, right? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see if I can reach out to the homie Arsonist and see if we can make something like that happen. I think that would be fucking bananas.
Or
one of those samples. Or Phantom of the Beat. I don't know. We see what happens. But I definitely had to say that, the Hoodies, because the Hoodies are people's from the town where we actually, they literally like 2 towns over. I knew E-Class was dumb long. So, like we said, we try to push and support our people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. But again, appreciate your time, King. Definitely. Anytime you drop something, send it. You already know. You know what I mean? Our house is now your house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Pull up anytime. Yeah, we're gonna be sending you some invites. But yo, before you get out of here, you gotta let the people know who you with and why you tuned in, homie.
Yo, once again, I go by the name of Lil Dee, and I'm in the studio with the RecBoys. You know the vibes. You can follow me on Instagram, Lil Dee_raps, TikTok, Lil Dee_raps, Spotify, Apple Music title, just LIL space DEE, YouTube, Lil Dee Raps. Check me out. I'm everywhere, and I'm dropping consistently.
Nice. All right. My guy. Yo, listen, we appreciate you, and we'll be seeing you soon, homie. All right?
No doubt, yo. All right, man.
All right, my guy. Good night.
I'm gonna
Easy.
catch y'all later. Have a good night.
You too, man.
Easy. Yo, listen, another dope one in the books, homie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He didn't let us down. I think Gabe wanted to hear him rap. Maybe next time. Yo, what if we have some people rap for the our New Year's show? I got
You never
yo,
know.
listen.
You never know what could happen.
You know what? It's funny is that
Am I louder now though? Because they were saying I had to turn my mic up. Am I louder now?
I think so.
Bad.
But I got somebody to hit me, and they have a special talent, rapping, and they want to come on over here, and they want to give us a challenge to give them a word, and they just gonna let it happen.
And then what happens when they spit and I don't like it?
Then you gonna tell them. Everybody's gonna tell them. We're gonna tell them Rec or Rec
can
live. We're gonna catch Rec or Rec live. But this
That's
person is like,
interesting.
it's funny because they've been really working on it, and that they haven't let the cat out the bag. Like they know other people who do this, and you know, and they think that they're focused enough, and they want us to be the ones to pull the curtain back.
Hit me sidebar. Hit me offline. We chop it up. We see.
Yeah, no. I was just telling yo, you know how you do put it in the air.
Yeah, but you gotta put it in there. You gotta put it in there.
Yeah.
But yo, listen, like Sean alluded to earlier at the beginning of the show, the end of the year, man, we got the Rec wrap up. Basically, it's gonna be whatever joints we played throughout the whole year. So I've been putting these posts up, and people have been telling me songs that we haven't played, artists that we haven't had on the show. This is about artists that we had on the show, videos of artists that we played on this show. You know what I mean? Played over 100
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we played 140 something videos so far this year. You know what I'm saying? So we need y'all to know, like tonight, one of y'all might really be fucking one of these videos you heard tonight. Send it to me. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of videos in here.
We
from
picking
this year
10
so far.
We picking 10 of these joints, and that joint is gonna be the last Wednesday of December. So it's called the wrap up. You know what I mean?
Nah, we definitely got some heat. Are we taking any freestyles? Can anybody send us like a 30-second freestyle?
It had to be played. It had to be played throughout the year.
Gotcha.
Now, mind you, if one of these artists that get picked from the people who tapped in, who tune in, send the videos to us. If one of those artists so happen, you know, we reach out to them, we get them on the show that night. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be that type of vibe, right? We're gonna be bringing people in there. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna celebrate the year, man. It's been a hell of a year. 42 interviews
we've been up
to this day. By the end of the year, we're probably going to be around 50, 49, somewhere around there. That's a great achievement. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of dope.
So we're going to celebrate that night and bring some of the artists on that we had, some of these guys, you know what I mean? And you never know what could happen if they, you know, willing to do it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, are we going to get drunk? We're going to get RecBoy drunk?
Yeah. I might definitely turn out, had the lights like we can. The pandemic popped up in my memories today. You know what I mean? Brought me back to a couple years ago where we had performers from I think it was Africa.
Yeah. Yo, listen. We had dope. State and them did it, and they just
Brav. It was crazy.
Nah, it was dope. But that is our time for this week. But yo, if you missed any of it, check the replay Saturday night, 8 p.m. Blaze 'em Up Radio. Shout out to our peoples over at Finally TV and What We Talking About podcast. Yo, if you missed their show, go to their page and run that back. Shout out to our little sister, Tea Time with Bunky. She is on tomorrow night. She has a dope show tomorrow night. She got Shay on the show, I think.
Shay, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. I'm going to be tuned in.
Shay's Creations on Facebook.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go follow that.
Yeah, go follow that. And that's the other, she's like my other little sister. So that's definitely going to be dope. Yo, real talk, schedule that.
What's funny is that's like my accountant on the low because I be
real talk. Like, yo, she wears
Shay, what's good with this? What's good with this? And she hit me with the info like, yo, you got to do this, and I'm like, yo, you a blessing in disguise. Because if I would have had to pay, you know what I mean. So she saved me some money. So yeah, if y'all in Monticello, y'all go check out. That's what she does. That's her grind. That's her life on the side right now. Her little side hustle turns into something bigger. I'm hoping for her. You know what I mean. So it's gonna be dope. She does Shay's Creations and she also does that. So it's gonna be dope. Salute to everything she got going on. Listen, hit us for the merch though, B. Hit us for the merch.
We in the building, RecBoys, all day, every day. If it ain't rec, it ain't right.
Right.
You already know.
Catch y'all next week, man.
You already. We out. Deuces. Easy.